Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure your post notification button is always on so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first to like, to comment, and to subscribe. Not forgetting to share, okay? Yeah, I know I've not been consistent here, but trust me, I'm going to be consistent from now on, okay? I'll make sure I'll be uploading every week, so make sure you hit the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any episode, okay? Thank you. Never mind, my hair is so in a messy. It's in a messy stage right now. It's so messy, I know. So I want you guys to watch me how I install this hair, and I'm not going to use a glue, okay, because I'm just trying to learn, okay, because I'll take this week off after this video. So as I tell you guys a little story about me, okay, something you would love to know, a whole lot of questions in my DM and all that, so I want to emphasize on those questions here on my YouTube channel. So if you ask me any question in my DM and I ignore you, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube because you're going to have all the details here, okay? Thank you. So I'm going to start from my relationship. Am I single now? Am I in a relationship? Am I dating? Currently I'm not, okay? And someone will ask that, oh, I know you are a fine girl, so maybe I'm so scared of hot cold, man. I know you're a fine girl, so why is it that your relationship doesn't work out like every time? Guys, I'm always not at fault, okay? It's not my fault, it's their fault. And I feel like I'm a good person, okay? I'm a bad bitch, a good person, a prayer warrior, a good cook. I'm like everything in one. So if you're a guy and come to my life and you miss that, shame on you. So the reason why my relationship doesn't work out, most of them want me to be stupid, and I can't be stupid, okay? And some of them want to be smart, while me, I'm more smarter. So that's just it. My some people, how many relationships have you been in so far? So far I've dated like 4. Yeah. Oh, I'm so scared of this hot cold. I've dated like 4. And I know none of them has regretted so far. Oh, all this while my light was off. So none of them has regretted meeting me so far because, nigga, why is so in my DM? Why do you still want this bad bitch back? If you know I'm the problem, why do you still want me back? So obviously I'm not the problem. How my first relationship ended, how it started and how it ended. So my first relationship was I wouldn't count my JHS relationship because I wasn't mature enough, so that one is just child play. So we'll emphasize from SHS to university and till now, okay? So in my SHS, I was actually dating. Oh, my mom is calling me. Ignore that, okay? So my SHS, I was actually dating my senior in SHS, which rose a lot of eyebrows because he was a catch. Most of the girls liked him. He's intelligent and all that, so most of these girls like him. But guess what? he liked me. So we're dating and all that. Back in SHS, I was a virgin, okay, so whenever he wanted us to do the do, I always ignore because I don't want to. And even though he's a bad nigga, but he understood. So people doesn't know this about me. I'm a Krobo girl, okay? A Krobo slash a gang girl, and I have a little spice of aware in me, okay? So if you don't know, I'm telling you. So I was actually keeping my virginity back in SHS for my depot rights. So I wasn't doing no sex, no nothing. Me for YouTube channel. My mom brought me some food. Yeah. I'm a princess, okay? I'm a princess in my house. So if you don't know, I'm telling you, treat me as such. So I was actually keeping my virginity throughout my SHS era. And then after SHS and after my depot rights, I went to meet him, and yeah, we did the do. He always mock me when he sees my post and like me being a bad bitch and all that. He's always like, you were so scared. Like I'll make another video of how I broke my virginity and how it went and everything, okay? But for now, I'm talking about my relationship, why it doesn't work out. So a minute. So what's wrong with mine? So after my depot ride and all that, I went to meet him and we did the do. We did the thing. Then after like I think we're still together through my university era time, we're still together. But that nigga loves girls so much, like he was actually cheating. I've got one of his exes, they were staying in the same house and they were cheating. That girl she was cheating on me with is now my, let me say, my goddaughter, because she calls me mommy. Can you imagine, guys? So that was what actually happened. I couldn't stand the cheating habit of him. So we broke up. And he was still in my DM, all those kind of things. Because me, I'm a sweet girl. When you go 10,000 years, you will come back. Do you understand what I'm saying? So once in a while, I'll go and meet him. I wasn't in a relationship. I go and meet him and we still do the do. But we were not actually dating. You get me? Yeah. So my second relationship was when I was still in uni. Okay. Those who don't know, I went to University of Ghana, Legon. Okay. Yeah, I was in the Kwapon Hall. But I was going for my lectures in the business school, okay. Yeah, so I was on city campus whilst, what's wrong with my lights? I was on city campus while I was sleeping on main campus. So I leave from main campus to city campus. Oh shit. So I met this guy. I didn't even meet him, or he tested me by like wrong number. I don't that guy I think he was sent to me. He was sent to destroy my life. But this God that I serve, he never made it happen. He tested me and he said he saw my number on a friend's phone and that he wants to be my friend. He started with friendship, okay? So he was buying me stuff. I'll be in my hostel and he'll tell me he's outside. I should come out. So he wants to see me. And he'll be coming with gift and all that. So he started with friendship and with gift and all that. So I was like, oh, this guy is a nice person. So let me just be friends with him. After all, I'm not dating. So one thing about me, if I'm dating, I don't give any guy that attention. So that time I wasn't dating, so I was just entertaining him and we're together and all that. And one day he said he likes me. All this while he was a nice person, so and me, I wasn't dating, so why not? Why don't I give him the chance? So I did give him the chance, and then we started dating. He was nice, so I introduced him to my mom. You get it? My mom really likes him because any guy I like, my mom also would like you. It's just like that. So my mom liked him and all. So we're dating, we're together and all that. This guy started being abusive, acting jealous and shit. He started being abusive. This guy can beat the hell out of me. Like when we go out to maybe chill or something, and I meet my old friends, or maybe someone I don't even know, but the person knows me on social media, and the person will be like, hi. That day when we come back from wherever we went to, maybe we are together, we go spend the night together or something. That night he's going to beat the hell out of me. He will beat the hell out of me, like not joke beating, or he will beat the hell out of me to give me bruises and all that on my face, and the next day when I go on campus, my friends will ask me, and I'll lie. Oh, this and that happened. But I knew most of my friends knew that he was the one doing that to me, but I was covering him up. Because I don't know if I was bewitched or I loved him. I don't even understand what was happening. So he was really abusive and all that. If you watch my neck, I've got some scars on my body. When he stabbed me in my sleep, I don't know what he actually saw on my phone, but then this guy was reading my messages when I was deeply asleep. And I woke up that night. It's funny how everything happened, but I'll make a video for that. So when he stabbed me, he was arrested, and I went to the court and I told the court to let him go. Why I did that, it will be in another video, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So with that, I broke up with him. I had the opportunity to leave the country, okay? So I traveled out of the country and I met another guy and we started dating. Yeah, I love love. No matter what happens to me, I will surely love again, okay? So I met this guy and we started dating. And oh, he was nice, he was buying me stuff. Yeah, I'm that baby girl. Any guy I meet, they take care of me. Like, I'm not lazy, okay? I work so hard, but I don't know. I'm that lucky. I get that princess treatment whenever I meet a guy because I'm a good girl. So my man always spoils me, okay? So um we started dating, and one day we were asleep at dawn. The police burst his house and he was arrested. I think he was doing some illegal business which I didn't know about, and he was arrested. I was there in the house, but they left me because I wasn't the one they were coming for. And he was arrested. He was in jail. We were still dating. I wasn't cheating on him and all that. One day I called him and checking. No, he called me because in jail you can't call someone. So he called me and started accusing me of sleeping around. Man, nigga, are you okay? I was keeping myself. I wasn't doing shit. Your friends that they came to tell you that I was sleeping around were in my DM, and I kept ignoring them because they thought I would tell you. They first and foremost came to tell you. So you missed me, okay? One thing about me and one thing I'm not going to take is a guy talking rudely to me or being rude to me. I won't accept that from you. So then I left his ass. And one thing, no guy has ever broken up with me. I'm always the one leaving because why not? So I broke up with him and I continued my life. I met this other guy in church and he was a nice person. We were together, dating and all that. He was also spoiling me as well. He was a nice person. So my friend told me that he has a girlfriend. And you know what? He never mentioned that to me. He never told me he has a girlfriend. So I didn't believe my friend. I thought like it's one of those things, like maybe you are trying to rude our relationship or something. So one thing about me, I don't listen to friends when I'm dating. I'm always listening to my guy. Like whatever he tells me, that's what I believe. That's what I listen to. So I don't listen to friends like what other people says, or no, I don't. So whatever he tells me that, oh, I don't have, I'm like, okay, cool. So one day, one early morning, that day I've even chatted him that, oh, if I come to church, buy me this, buy me that, and I need some money for one or two things. You're like, okay. Do you know that very day I was chatting this boy? This guy was in the hospital in sorrow, in deep mess. His girlfriend has died. And this guy was talking to me so coolly, I didn't even know. So I went to church and my pastor was like, I was an usher in my church, okay? Oh yeah, I love God. Okay, I'm that girl. So I was an usher in my church and my pastor was like, I was very close to my pastor as well. So my pastor was like, now go and accompany me, okay? Sister Nah, go and accompany me to brother so and so's house. I'm like, sir, what's happening? Like, don't worry, go and accompany me. When we get there, you will know. Like, they knew we're in a relationship in a church. They knew. So they were, I don't know, it was hard for them to tell me the truth because I'm going to be broken or something. Because yeah, this guy told me he wasn't in a relationship. Though how are they going to start the whole thing? So when we got there, I was quiet. I wasn't acting like girl friendship. When you're in church, you are in church. Okay, when I'm with my pastor, I'm quiet, obedient. Okay, because I followed him there. So when we were there, I went to sit down. They brought us water and all that. We drank, and this guy is crying already. He started narrating the whole issue, how his girlfriend was sick. They went to the hospital, and they injected the girl, and the girl just died. I'm like, what? So you have a girlfriend? No, I didn't give any reaction at that moment. I was quiet, and he said all that he was able to say. We prayed for him, and later I left. When I left, he called me, apologized. I'm like, oh, it's fine. You are the one in deep shit right now, so I'm really sorry for your loss and everything. I was still there for him. I was still doing the girlfriend duties, cooking, like trying to console him, making sure he gets himself back, because he was actually losing it. Because this is a girl they were dating, okay, and the girl just by like that, like people were, a whole lot of shit was going on at that very moment. And mind you, this was outside Africa. The girl was also an African. So I was actually there for him and everything, through thick and thin. I was still there. So that very country we were was very messy, and everybody was so eager to go back home. So me, I started like getting ready to leave the country. So because I had a dream one day, okay, I'll tell you guys that story in another video, so make sure you subscribe. So after that dream, I just took my passport, went to the embassy, dump it there, because I know when I dump my passport in the embassy, I'm not changing my mind of coming back home. So I dumped my passport in the embassy, and I started with my process, and I was so ready to go home. I have like 2 weeks to go home. I've already booked my, no, I've not booked my ticket then, but I've sent my things and everything home. I've sold my properties, and I've rented my house, like my apartment, out already to someone else. So I was actually staying with him. So I was in his house. Hey, this guy changed all of a sudden. I don't know if he was jealous. I was going before him. I don't know where the jealousy clicked in, but this guy changed all of a sudden. This sweet guy, oh, that was so sweet and all that, changed. I don't know what I did to him. When I asked him for something, he would tell me he doesn't have, but maybe he has it too. He would tell me to go out, go meet some other men, so that they'll give me whatever I want. Because, like, really? Fine. Me, my DM is hot. I'm a hot girl. The fact that I'm staying with you and you're telling me to go outside is so rude and so insulting. So I started accepting help from others. I was meeting my friends up and down, because I was getting ready to leave the country. There's no time to waste. This guy will have small issue and he will start raising his hand at me. I'm like, whoo, something I've already run away from. You want to start it? Please, so this guy hates me 1 or 2. I wanted to pack my things and go and stay with my girlfriend so that I can get ready from there and just leave. He was begging me. I even called my mom. My mom was like, oh, we've been together all this while, so just this little crowd shouldn't let me end everything rudely before I leave, so I should just be patient. I'm like, okay. So I listened to my mom and I stayed with him. He was consistent, like every small thing, he would just raise his voice, raise his hand. I'm like, who? I was quiet. One day we both drink, like, I wanted apple vinegar to mix with my supplements, okay? And we are taking this thing together. So nigga, don't come and be like, I'm the one who made them arrest you because I told you to go and buy the apple vinegar. I was in your house, first and foremost, and I was going out to buy things, and I wasn't arrested. So why did you go out and you were arrested? So that day they were raiding like really bad, and they were arresting African people. Like when they meet you, you don't even have to do anything. They will just arrest you. So that was how bad the country was. So everybody wanted to actually go home. I know there are some people still there which are facing it, but then, nigga, bitch, if you are there, start packing and start leaving, because there's nothing, okay? There's nowhere like home. You can make it right here. There are other countries you can go to and you can still make it. Don't be there and something bad will happen to you, which there'll be no one going around for you. that would be like hell. Somebody's country, you've been arrested, you know. So this guy, I was still enduring all this, and he was arrested. When he was arrested, I was still in his house. I didn't go nowhere because I was there praying for him. I didn't go and meet no nigga, nothing. Do you know people that really wanted to meet me? No, but I still stood to my feet that I'm not meeting anyone. I'm praying for you to come out and all that. So I was postponing my tickets. You know, when I'm supposed to travel like this week, I'll make sure I postpone it because I wanted him out before I go, because he has had this narrative and they said that I sent him out and they arrested him. So I don't want that to be there. People will be talking that, oh, yes, you made them arrest this boy and then you ran and left him. So I was doing everything. When all his friends were indoors, they were not even ready to go to the police station. I was the one doing everything. I was going up and forth for him, make sure that he was out. So the day I have to travel, so I was still with him. I was still there in his house, praying for him, making sure that he comes out, going up and down for him. Whenever the police request for any documents, I'll be the one to submit it, doing all the up and down. So the day I was supposed to travel, I was like, oh, I've tried my best, and I'm hoping that, because they've guaranteed me that that week he is going to come out. I'm like, okay, so I booked my tickets. I was in the bathroom bathing, and I have a friend in his house, like one of our church members. It's a woman. Yeah. She was there consoling me, helping me pack my things. Like, she wanted to actually go accompany me to the airport. So I was in the bathroom and she shouted, Sister Na. Brother so has been released, though. You see, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you joking? When I was taking my shower, I was still praying. I was like, God, I've tried my best. Please do this thing for me. I was praying, not knowing they've left him and he was already on his way back home. So I was so happy. I came out from the shower. I hugged him. I was so happy. And I took my shower, prepared, and that sister that was going to accompany me to the airport left, and he was the one to accompany me to the airport. I was so happy. I was like, oh God, at least he has been released. So when I'm in the plane and I'm coming back, my mind is at rest. I know that, oh yeah, he has been released. I tried. So later I spoke to him and I told him, look, at the country is so hot, you better leave, because this arrest thing, you know, if you have a problem with these people and they are not going to just let you go scot-free, you better start processing and leave. So he has to also do the same thing, and he also left. But when he was beating me in his house before he got arrested and all that, that thing was in my head. So when I got back to Ghana, even though we were still intact, like saying hi to each other, he has already been deleted from my memory. Like a nigga that hates a woman. I've run away. See, I've graduated from that era and I'm no more going back to that. First, I loved this when my guy was hitting me back in the uni. I was like, oh, this guy loves me. That was why he was trying to correct me. But then as I'm grown now, no guy hates a woman he loves, okay? Love is not supposed to be war. Love is not supposed to be something that is going to hurt you. If you watch this video to this extent, then I know you love me. That's why you've watched to this extent. And I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, okay? So I had that in my mind, that trauma in my head. I'm like, hey, this guy, no. This is not someone I want to settle down with. So in my mind, I've already deleted him from my mind. We are no more dating, but we used to talk. Yeah. We even had a business we were doing together. So we're still continuing with the business and all that. The business brought a whole lot of money out, so we're sharing money and all that. So he came back home to Africa. One day I was there, then he called me because he himself, he noticed that there's no love vibe anymore. It's all about business. Okay, so he called me. We were talking. He was asking me if I've met someone so far. Like, as I came, have I met someone? Am I in a relationship? I'm like, oh, nah, I'm not. But very soon I will. I was also asking him. He was like, oh, nah. But then he doesn't know that me. I already knew that he was seeing someone. That guy, one thing about him, he's a very cunning person. He is not straightforward. So me, I had in my head already, like, this guy, you are not the guy for me. Because if you are dating me, nigga, you need to be straightforward with me. You need to let me know what's up. Even if you hate me, let me know. I would appreciate that than you telling me you love me when I know you hate me. So then he was like, oh, nah. But whenever I talk to him, I'll be like, do and get married. You know, you are older than me. He is far older than me. Yeah, so, like, do and get married. One day he called me. I was even eating that day. When you called, you noticed I was eating. Asked me if I'm eating. I said, yeah. So he didn't want to tell me because maybe he thought I would feel bad. I'm like, oh, nah, go ahead. What is it? Like, I want to tell you that I want to settle it. I'm like, oh, wow, congratulations to you. Like, okay, thank you. I hung the call. So can you imagine that same week or a week later he got married? So you are planning the marriage already before you came to tell me. So why are you now telling me, acting like maybe you want me to give you a reaction? I'm like, look at this guy, very funny. You have been already deleted from my head. So he got married and all that. Later he came to test me again. He wanted to continue with business, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't think I can work with you. He was so broke. He was like, hey, he doesn't know I can do this kind of thing to him. Like, nigga, what are you even talking about? You could do that to me. You expect him to do what to you? We can't work together. My spirit cannot see if I'm with you, okay, and you are getting this grace from me, when it's over between us, that grace has been taken out of you. Like, that grace covering me, shouldn't be connected to you anymore. That's the kind of person I am. So hey, I told him no, we can't continue, and that was it. That's how everything ended, and we stopped being in touch. Yeah. So if you've been watching my videos, thank you so much. If you are new here, please try to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Don't mind my hair, I wasn't able to install it as I wanted, but then yeah, I know I was still trying to use this to distract myself from getting angry, okay, because this is not even funny at all. This story I'm telling you guys is not funny, but then I have to use this to distract myself getting emotional and all that. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit the post notification button so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first to love it, to like it, to share, and to comment. Thank you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.